As part of Enterprise Tester 4.3, we have introduced a REST API. This API allows you to extend the reach of Enterprise Tester, supporting the creation, update, and querying of data in ET from external clients and systems. To get started with using the API, check out the help available within the ET application. There is a large API section covering core concepts in the API, includes a list of all the resources we expose. At the heart of our API are resources. Resources represent entities within Enterprise Tester, such as a script or requirement. Every resource supports one or more HTTP verbs: get, post, put, or delete. Get requests are used to retrieve or query information, post is used to create, and put is used to update information. All resources are uniquely identified via a URI. The template for this URI is included in the help topic for the resource. The help includes many examples of requests and expected responses, allowing you to get up to speed quickly by copying the examples and substituting some values for the equivalents in your own system. Interacting with the API will require programming experience, but you can also interact with the API using a simple client within your browser. In this case, we are going to be using the Advanced REST Client, a plugin for the Google Chrome browser. And this is a great way of exploring these new capabilities in Enterprise Tester, even if you are not a programmer. Let's take a look at a couple of examples. Firstly, let's look at how to retrieve information. You can easily search for an entity of a specific type by using the collection resource of that entity type. So if you want to search for requirements, we would use the requirements collection resource. This will also return all requirements, but we can filter using TQL to retrieve those requirements matching the criteria by using a TQL parameter. Here we can see that our requirements have been filtered to only return those where the name contains the word report. In the matching results, each resource includes a self-link which can be used to fetch just that entity. Let's try that now. In the response we get just the individual requirement entity, and we can see it has some additional metadata fields called expands and links. Here we are copying the value package from the list of available expansions and then adding the special query string parameter expand to the URI with the value set to package. You can now see that the package information for this requirement is returned as part of the response. Last of all, when retrieving information, resources will often also contain a list of links to other related information. As you can see below, this requirement includes links to a collection of its relationships, allowing us to retrieve the information we would normally see on the Relationships tab when editing that entity. Next, let's take a look at recording the results of executing a test. To do this, we will first retrieve the current representation of the script assignment. Notice the assignment has a link to its collection of runs. We can post to this collection to either create a new run or continue executing the current run if it's in progress. Now let's retrieve the run along with its set of step results by using the expand step results. Here you can see we execute the request and get the set of step results back with the outcomes for each step. We can then take the raw response and use it as a starting point for our put request. Here we are updating the outcome of a step to passed and setting the notes. We can then send this put request to the server and confirm the changes have been applied. Last of all, we can switch back into Enterprise Tester itself and confirm the changes are reflected within the user interface. So far we have only scratched the surface of what is capable with the API, but hopefully it's whet your appetite and you are now interested in learning more. If you have feedback or need assistance with using the API and cannot find the necessary information in the online help, please send us feedback via the report bug or request feature options available from the currently logged in user menu, accessed in the top right corner of Enterprise Tester. We look forward to your feedback.